Foxy Grandpa has done also coaching sessions with Aklo in fighting.
That's crazy.
And Aklo understands understands martial arts through a melee lens.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like when he got him pinned, it's like no tech or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like keep him in reactable ranges.
Yep. Foxy Grandpa actually, I was talking to them about this, and they actually said the only thing that's different between fighting in the game and fighting in real life is that when they're too far away from me, I can't throw needles. And if I do, they get really mad.
That is really, really funny. I am going to ask him about that. That is...
Anyway, Peach Sheik on stage.
The other player, 69%, Malachi, of top 100, I think, top 70, top 60, Peach from Virginia. Now trading residences.
That's where I know you. This is Jorge from Virginia.
We got something to settle.
We got something to settle.
Like trading locations also now with NorCal a little bit. So Malachi has been back and forth between the two coasts.
What is he doing?
So 69% stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
but he was also really dodgy about it when I was like, Malachi, you're moving to NorCal? We gotta do like a going away party for you or something. And he was like, yeah, I don't know about all of that.
Oh wow.
So I was like, that's weird because Malachi would absolutely be down for that. So I think he maybe knew that it wouldn't be the last time he'd be switching back and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, Foxy Grandpa definitely has always been better than I think his performance.
Yep.
Malachi is sometimes known for the opposite.
Malachi going crazy sometimes, yeah.
Well, also being carried.
Well, yeah, we have to say it.
Like his first big win against Ginger was Falco at 10 a.m. So, like, I think I'll say that about Malachi.
I think something that's going to be really big for Foxy Grandpa's success in this set is figuring out like where Malachi's patience lies. Because I think one of the things that made me think about it was when they were floating off stage and Foxy Grandpa went for the really far back air, Malachi was totally comfortable just using more of their float time to get Foxy to commit and then just get back to stage for something else.
Yes. If he's like a half beat slower or something, like reading that Malachi is going to be patient right here, waiting that out, that turns into an edge guard.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. And Malachi is hard to confirm off of. He's pretty hard to kill. Despite his reputation as like having kind of a one-note game plan, I mean, he is all in on that game plan.
He's all in on that game plan. Sometimes you gotta go for broke. Sometimes you gotta double and perhaps even triple down.
Oh, he's quadding.
He's quadding down.
He's quadding. Yeah.
Was that the 20 times multiplier on Ride the Bus? Oh my god.
Ooh, really nice fastball from Foxy. Now, when you're Sheik getting edge guarded by Peach, down smash force, you have to do something about the turnip that's coming your way. Peach is going to throw a turnip in. You have to do something. A lot of the time, the traditional answer is just fast falling through it. Or the second thing, which is as you're approaching, you hit the turnip so that it's got like a hitbox, and then you can nice. By Malachi. And then you get hit by it, and you get hit into stage. So that's a stitch as well.
A wise woman once said, all defense does is make your opponent's combo look better.
Who said that?
That's me.
You are wise. Yeah, that is wise. Ooh, I love that.
They were like, wow, I omnitech 3 times, and then everyone's popping off. That I kept the omnitech, but they killed me anyway. Wow.
Looks like the combo was longer.
The combo was longer.
Just kill me, man.
Just kill me, please. Let me explode.
Let me explode.
I think, whatchamacallit, I think past 200% Falco's down air should send people through the stage.
I've had literally the same thing. I haven't thought about 200%, but I thought like if you hit it hard enough, it should work.
Right through.
It feels like it, right? Like how many times can you get spiked into the ground?
Yeah, like eventually you're going through, right? It's got the forge gotta be weakening. What's gonna happen? The float
Goes for the nair.
Oh, the needle gets ledge.
Okay, gets ledge there.
This is oh, brother.
Man, I get that down air too.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a down smash, but okay, as Sheik, you can't fully give Peach the ground.
Yeah.
You do. People always are like, oh, you're gonna get down smash. You have to like play around it, and it's like not worth it or whatever because if you win, you get like 20%, and if they win, they get like 60 or whatever. But you can't give them free reign.
Yeah.
You gotta instead win out with like your faster movement options. Oh, I love that empty grab, or empty on grab too. And just gonna be smarter than them with the rhythm. Yeah, like there. Seeing Malachi.
There we go. The way that's down. Go.
Down. Yeah, absolutely. Foxy Grandpa seeing Malachi. Nice.
Fair.
Walk back. That's another time when Foxy Grandpa seeing when Malachi's patient.
Yeah.
And when instead of like going all in trying to forward air, that which looked a little bit on the line, waited instead for Malachi's air dodge. So I do think Foxy Grandpa is getting smarter.
Foxy Grandpa's adapting. I can adapt. I can fight.
Shoutouts to King Arthur.
Real. What a guy.
Yeah, we don't give him his flowers. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, big fair.
He did get faired, but Foxy Grandpa in the corner there, faired on his shield. He drops shield and just dashes to center.
Yeah, go.
Go.
Right?
Look at that.
How does he see the game so differently?
Okay, I know what it sounds like right after you said that, but Foxy Grandpa and I play very, very similarly, as we've talked about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even like the color and stuff too. I make a lot of the same decisions. I think he's picking up on stuff way faster than I am generally, but like we kind of want
The
to win
character
the
makes
same way.
sense to you guys in the same way.
Yes.
That's cool.
And in a way that's not necessarily the meta, like the cookie cutter way that Sheik is played.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Foxy Grandpa particularly plays super on meta for Sheik.
I think really crucial because you're gonna need to short hop versus Peach, but it's scary that power shield. It's scary because they can crouch it, they can also float, of course. So you're gonna need wave lands to like protect your landing, make it more ambiguous, and that's kind of a modern development.
So you're telling me in the modern era, both of these proud, beautiful women are more empowered than they've ever been.
Whoa.
Right.
I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but I'm
We're
snapping.
snapping, yeah.
Yeah, and if the camera was on, I'd stand up and clap.
I stand up and clap. We all clap.
So we all clap. Obama was there.
Everyone was there. And that Peach's name, Albert Einstein.
Oh, shout outs to Susan B.
Actually crazy, Foxy Grandpa taking full control of this match.
Really good timing. I think Malachi really wanted to let that marinate, to let the invincibility run out, and then get have Foxy Grandpa get clipped by the parasol. But Foxy Grandpa is not falling for it. This is like too good. He's not getting lazy there. Boost grab.
Amazing. Oh, the latest hit. Smack. Needle.
Yup, needle to catch the jump.
Can't do that in real fights. Gotta do in the game.
They get mad.
They get mad.
Ooh,
they get mad in the game too. It's thought it's socially responsible.
Yes, but they're not fighting you. Also, no crime.
So I feel like what's gonna be big is that Malachi needs to find a way to shake Foxy Grandpa's confidence, because he's definitely like a big momentum-based player. And once he's feeling good, it's like he gets the decision-making to become quicker and faster, but he's not inherently more aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. The confidence is not coming from like the execution. It's like confidence in the reads. Like confidence translates into patience. Like not biting on things that aren't gonna work. Yeah. So Malachi took that first game and then a 3-stop right after.
We need to sub in a third person for Peach Analytics, because I only think about how to beat Peach. Never in my life I'm like, how do I play Peach?
I see. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I think that float, was that a cool one? I know some of the floats are cool and you get more momentum.
They're cool.
Some of them are cool, Hyper, sub.
Hype float plus aura.
Aura float. People don't say that. The Zoomers, I think, need that.
Yeah, they do.
My first interaction with Kadoran was at Smash World Tour, and we were talking about super, hyper float and sub float. And Kadoran said, Jorge, on commentary, to make it good for the Zoomers, you should call it something with Zoomer slang, like synth float. And I said, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that, actually.
Yeah, I'm typically very, I'd like to feel it out with someone when I first meet them, but truly, it was such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. But here I am now.
Here we are.
5 years
Float plus
later,
Aura.
where I'm like, oh, Aura Float. That's
Aura
awesome.
Float, that's hype.
So actually, you know what, John Kadoran, I take it all back. And I pop back.
Visionary.
Yeah, someone clip this and send that to Kadoran. Okay.
Minute and a half down, 3 stocks, 3 stocks. It's gonna be long. Another
stick.
Check this. See, that's why they say it. That's why they say
Check the
it.
disc. Yes, that's right. That's right. People, I don't know if it's gotten out of region, but people say that Malachi is God's favorite peach.
Another one? Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, that's what I was saying. That's kind of what we were saying.
I'm thinking we hit the casino with Malachi after this and just back bet.
I think
You know what I mean?
Malachi's luck expires right at the casino doors.
Right, the casino door.
Yeah, that's
so
tough.
rough. That's
Tough,
so rough.
tough spot
Tough
for that to
draw.
happen. But like yeah, Malachi, also, you know, a really a man of faith. His former tag was Mog, which
Okay.
is Messenger of God.
Okay. I do remember that.
Yeah, formerly just Messenger. And then even before that, G2G. This was the tag that I knew Malachi. I met Malachi as G2G in 2016, which I said, "What's your tag?" And he said G2G. Glory to God. And he did
Real.
the full
Real.
hand motions. And I was like, all right, this man knows what he's about. And you can see that in the turnip RNG. I don't know. We have not seen like a
crazy
big
combo versus.
yeah. Wow.
Foxy Grandpa in full control right now.
divine.
Yeah. Just slapping, yo.
I do like the indicator of like, ooh, wow, I love that down here. Malachi needing to throw Foxy Grandpa off balance.
Yeah.
You know, like I think you have to do the weird thing in neutral. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I remember one time I was playing versus this Jigglypuff player, and I had like triple 3 or 4 stocked them. Oh no, so I double 3 or 4 stocked them, and then
Nice, get
I
their
went
ass.
to the 3rd game of I think it was the finals, and I'm up 4-1, and then they taunt. And like in that moment, I'm just like, I have no idea what's going through your head anymore. It shook me enough long enough that I went down to 1 stock versus them, and I was like, what is going on?
This is in comparative politics. This is called the madman strategy.
The madman strategy.
Most notably in Iraq, Saddam Hussein.
Okay.
Saddam Hussein, he intentionally acted erratically and would sometimes employ people to like throw stones even. Oh my god, Mr. Saturn.
Yeah.
Throws stones even when he has tanks and guns because he was like, well, I want them to be confused.
Yeah.
You know? Let's
so
do
real.
something if you're taunting down 4 stocks to 1 and you've just been getting owned, I don't know what else you're capable of.
Yeah, right.
What else are you capable of?
What's in that head of yours?
I thought I knew you.
I thought I knew you, and I never did.
That is also, you know, now that I think about it, nice jab. A lot of people, you know, have to think through what their strategy would be. Yeah, nice from Foxy Grandpa. What their strategy would be if they got into a fight.
Yeah.
For me, that's I'm realizing now that's my strategy is like if I'm about to get into something, I'll like my imagination, I scream
Yeah.
and I go like, you better be ready to kill someone today because I'm not gonna stop coming at you.
This is only like tangentially related, but I think about why children are like, when they have like demonic powers in horror movies, are like a good trope of that. It's because circumstantially, when you're interacting with a child, usually you have the control of the situation.
Oh.
Right? So whatever, and the unknown is like more so on your side when you're the adult. But then when the child has some kind of like power, they're entirely a wild card.
You don't think of children having power ever.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Wow, you're right. That is so sharply said. Okay. So instead of
Like,
Dreamland,
Foxy Grandpa is looking sharp during the set right now.
looking demonic on the sticks. I do think that Stadium is an interesting choice. I sometimes counterpick it versus Peach, so I'm not exactly sure what Malachi's line of thinking is, but it does get rid of top plat, which Foxy Grandpa was using as sort of like a reprieve,
Yeah.
right?
Sometimes you just gotta go the crazy stage the vibes tell you to go. There was one time I counterpicked a Mario to FD, and then I 4-stocked him on FD. So it's I didn't do it again after that.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes it's the moment. Sometimes it's hype moments plus
And it's plus aura, actually. No, yeah, I do think that whatever effect it has on your mentality and your performance, that's going to be greater than the stage, like on textbook, you know? Like the numbers are there, sure, in a vacuum.
Oh, big down smash.
Oh, wow, wait.
Yes, high. Then there, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting. Yeah, at this percent, too, I think it's quite good. Wow.
I think the only thing we might see change here is that I think Foxy's like so confident now they are going for instant stuff again, and then I'm just gonna call it Malachi's is like waiting out a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, they're cooking, so what do I know? That's why they're on this stage, and I'm here behind the commentary. I'm just commentating.
Have you? I have a tweet about homemade waffles officiating a wedding.
Oh, that's great. I don't think I probably maybe have seen it because I've looked at a lot of your stuff.
The tweet goes, homemade waffles officiating a wedding. Yo, love is so beautiful, man. Shout outs to Love.
Shout outs to Love.
These two, they had their problems, but there's a reason they're on the altar. I'm just officiating.
I'm just officiating.
They always say, officiants always go, ups and downs, but they still love each other. Ooh,
we're seeing a union here tonight between two beautiful people. What if it's in a union? A commitment to one another, or just a promise to stay forever? Just like Foxy Grandpa promises to win this.
You're playing both Scar and Toph in that joke.
I met Toph and I made a joke. There was like the Sigma male, Alpha male going on, and I was like, hey, you ever heard of the super rare yogurt male? Because I saw a post about it just like randomly, and they were like, no, what's the yogurt male? And I was like, like it's like made of dairy, like you have like a little bit of curdling or like a little progressive biotics. And they like, kept asking me to yes and on it. And I was like, dude, how am I supposed to keep talking about the yogurt male?
Toph actually is down. Toph will just like keep going.
And anything forever.
Yeah. But he's down to get weird.
He's down to get weird. He's a cool guy. Never meet your heroes.
I know this is on paper an upset. Malachi being a top 100 ranked player and Foxy Grandpa not. But he's just looked like the stronger player, and I think like he's doing.
Stop approaching.
Hey, come on.
Don't go back to him.
Hey, come on.
He hates you.
Hey, come on. Wow.
Foxy Grandpa on stage.
Dominating.
I didn't want to say anything while they were playing, because there was a time I watched him play a set, and he almost reversed 3-0'd Kadoran, and that's when I was like, Foxy Grandpa's legit.
Yes.
Yeah.